Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends. Introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Iswanto. I am from Matematika Education Department of Muhammadiyah Professor Dr. Hamka University. Okay friends, this video I will tell you about exponent. Exponent in the material, there are two materials, namely form of power and root form. Okay, let's just study the materials. Okay friends, form of power in the material including exponent number. What is the exponent numbers? Exponent number is the simple form of a number that has the same factor. Okay friends, this example of exponent number are 3 times 3 times 3 equals 3 cube. And then 1 over 2 times 1 over 2 equals 1 over 2 in bracket to the power of 2. Okay friends, the next material. Types of exponent. Types of exponent divided 3 parts, including following. Number 1, material positive exponential numbers. Number 2, material negative exponential numbers. Number 3, material the power of 0. Okay friends, the next definition about the divided types of exponent. Okay, the next types of exponent definition divided of 3 parts about types of exponent. Okay, number 1, positive exponential number. What is the positive exponential numbers? Positive exponential numbers is a number that has positive exponents or exponents. Okay friend, remember this characteristic of positive power numbers are number 1, a to the power of m times a to the power of n equals a to the power of m plus n. Number 2, a to the power of m divide a to the power of n equals a to the power of m means n. Okay, number 3, a to the power of m in bracket to the power of n equals a to the power of mn. Number 4, ab in bracket to the power of m equals a to the power of m times b to the power of n. Number 5, a over b in bracket to the power of m equals a to the power of m over b to the power of n. Okay friends, this example of positive exponential number are 2 squared times 2 cubed equals 2 to the power of 2 times 3 equals 2 to the power of 5 equals 64. Okay friends, the next material. Number 2, negative exponential numbers. What is the negative exponential numbers? Negative exponential numbers is a number that has negative exponents or exponents. Okay friends, remember this types of negative exponential numbers are a to the power of min n equals 1 over a to the power of n, or a to the power of n equals 1 over a to the power of min n. Okay friends, this example of negative exponential numbers are 3 to the power of 2, 3 to the power of min 2 equals 1 over 3 to the power of 2, and then 2x plus 1 in bracket to the power of min 3 equals 1 over 2x plus 1 in bracket to the power of 3. Okay friends, the next material. Number 3, the power of 0. What is the power of 0? The power of 0 is a real number and is not equal to O. So, a to the power of O equals 1. Okay friends, remember this snap of the power of 0, or a to the power of n over a to the power of n equals a to the power of n min n equals a to the power of O equals 1. Okay friends, this example of the power of 0, or 4 squared over 4 squared equals 4 to the power of 2 min 2 equals 4 to the power of O equals 1. Okay friends, after we discussion material about form of power, now we will discussion material about root from. Okay friends, what is the root from? Definition of root from, or the radical form, is a number whose result is not all rational and irrational numbers. This example of root from are the square root of 2 and the square root of 6, including irrational, because the question never stops. And then the square root of 35 and square root of 4, including rational numbers, because the question will stop. Okay friends, the next material. Remember the snap nature of root from, or number 1, the square root of a squared equals a. Number 2, the square root of a times b equals the square root of a times the square root of b. Number 3, the square root of a over b equals the square root of a over the square root of b. Okay friends, this example of the root from, including or the square root of 2 squared equals the square root of 4 equals 2, and then the square root of 3 times 4 equals the square root of 3 times the square root of 4. Okay friends, if there is a word wrong, sorry, and thank you very much. See you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.